Hey there, welcome to the channel. Today we're exploring 12 bedroom desires and what they might really say about your personality, emotions, and hidden needs. Prepare to be genuinely surprised. 1. Desire for dominance. Wanting to dominate isn't just about control. It often reveals deep-seated confidence or a need to restore balance in life. For many, it's an outlet to express leadership, assertiveness, or reclaim personal power. Psychologists suggest that dominance can also emerge from past feelings of helplessness, offering emotional release. When expressed with consent and mutual respect, dominance becomes a healthy way to explore identity and intimacy. It's not just physical, it's emotional, mental, and rooted in understanding and trust. 2. Craving submission. Longing to surrender control can reflect emotional strength rather than weakness. Many high-functioning individuals crave submission as a safe way to decompress. It's not about being dominated, but about choosing vulnerability with trust. Submission often satisfies a need for emotional safety, where one can let go of responsibility. Psychologically, it brings balance to those carrying stress or high expectations. In consensual dynamics, it becomes a deeply intimate act of trust, emotional release, and self-awareness. 3. Role-playing fantasies. Role-playing isn't just for fun. It's a psychological exploration of identity and imagination. Taking on different roles allows people to explore hidden aspects of themselves or face past experiences in symbolic form. These scenarios can release suppressed emotions, unlock creativity, and even heal. Whether it's about rebellion, seduction, or power shifts, role-play can bring deeper emotional insight into personal desires. It builds communication, introduces novelty, and can make intimacy richer and more dynamic between partners. 4. Fetish for objects. Fetishes tied to objects, like leather, shoes, or fabrics, are often rooted in early sensory experiences. These associations may begin subconsciously and later evolve into powerful triggers for arousal. Rather than being weird, these connections are deeply psychological and meaningful. Often, they symbolize comfort, power, or nostalgia. Understanding the emotional story behind a fetish can bring clarity and even healing. When expressed safely and respectfully, fetishes become a personal, intimate language between partners, full of depth and understanding. 5. Risky or public encounters. The thrill of getting caught often stems from a desire for adrenaline and excitement. People drawn to public scenarios might not seek attention. They crave intensity, spontaneity, or emotional charge. Risk enhances dopamine, making experiences feel more electric. Psychologists believe this may relate to a desire to escape routine or to feel truly alive. It's not always about being seen. It's about breaking free from constraints. When safely explored, these experiences can reignite passion and intimacy. 6. Desire for pain or impact play. Enjoying pain in intimate settings often surprises people, but it's deeply tied to neurochemistry and emotional release. Pain triggers endorphins, producing pleasure and even euphoria. It can symbolize trust, vulnerability, or control transformation. For some, it's about emotional catharsis, releasing anger, shame, or stress. When safely practiced, it offers deep physical and emotional connection. Far from unhealthy, it can be empowering, therapeutic, and fulfilling when guided by clear boundaries, communication, and trust between partners. 7. Voyeuristic desires. Watching, rather than participating, is more than curiosity. It's about psychological connection without pressure. Voyeurism provides emotional distance, safety, and space for self-reflection. For introverts or emotionally analytical people, it allows observation and emotional processing. It's not always about arousal. It's often about understanding. Observing others can mirror one's own feelings, helping identify hidden desires. As long as it's consensual and respectful, voyeurism becomes a meaningful way to learn, connect, and even heal emotionally. 8. Exhibitionist fantasies. Wanting to be seen can reflect more than confidence. It often signals a need for validation, vulnerability, or reclaiming control. Exhibitionism isn't just about ego. It's about being fully seen, flaws and all. Psychologists note this can help people overcome shame or body image issues. In safe, consensual scenarios, it's empowering. It allows self-expression, emotional exposure, and freedom. Feeling desired while revealing your authentic self can transform insecurities into intimacy and personal power. 9. Love for restraint or bondage. Restraint may seem limiting, but it actually creates emotional depth. For the restrained, it means trust and surrender. For the restrainer, it's responsibility and care. Bondage fosters intense connection through vulnerability and control. It encourages presence. Every movement and emotion becomes heightened. Psychologically, it can quiet mental noise and foster emotional clarity. With proper consent and safety, bondage becomes a practice of mindfulness, intimacy, and trust, revealing layers of self that often go unnoticed in daily life. 10. Power imbalance fantasies. Fantasies involving teacher-student or boss-employee aren't literal. They symbolize emotional themes like taboo, structure, or authority. Often, they represent a need for control, rebellion, or healing past dynamics. These scenarios allow exploration of power, rules, and consequences in a controlled, safe environment. Psychologists say this can help individuals reclaim past trauma or assert autonomy. Role-based fantasies don't define morality. They reflect emotional curiosity and complexity. With consent, they can foster deep trust, understanding, and transformation. 11. Mental stimulation and non-physical intimacy. Not all desires are physical. Some crave emotional or intellectual intimacy first. Arousal from conversation, eye contact, or shared ideas reflects a need for emotional resonance. Often called sapiosexuality, this desire values depth, authenticity, and trust. It's not about avoiding physicality. It's about building a strong emotional foundation. Psychologists say this intimacy can make physical encounters more meaningful. When the mind is stimulated, the heart and body follow. For many, the brain is the most powerful erogenous zone. 12. Total power exchange. TP or total power exchange may sound extreme, but it's about intentionality, not domination. Choosing to give or receive complete control creates emotional safety and deep trust. For some, it's about escaping daily pressure. For others, it's about embracing responsibility. Psychologically, TP represents ultimate surrender and connection. It fosters purpose, clarity, and vulnerability. With consent, structure, and aftercare, this dynamic can be profoundly fulfilling, transforming intimacy into a space of emotional truth and radical acceptance. Conclusion. Every desire tells a story of who we are, what we need, and how we connect. Instead of judgment, let's approach them with curiosity and compassion. By understanding our inner worlds, we build deeper relationships and greater self-awareness. The bedroom is more than physical. It's emotional, psychological, and beautifully human. Your desires matter, and exploring them thoughtfully can change everything. If this opened your eyes or helped you understand yourself better, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We've got more thoughtful content waiting just for you.